my friends. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. This is Jennifer. I hope you guys had a really nice week last week. If you got to spend it with family and friends, I hope it was drama-free. We had a really nice Thanksgiving date here with our kids and our adopted kids, and it was very lovely. It was wonderful just to have everyone together, and it was just a really good day. I did hand out everyone's personalized Christmas ornaments so they could take them home with them to put on their own trees. I also gave them the gaming ornaments. I made several more of the gaming ornaments. I had some trial and error with that because I was mixing materials. So like I was mixing glitter permanent vinyl with holographic permanent vinyl, and I had some really interesting results, some which weren't great. I should have taken pictures of those, and if I did, I will put those here for you because I don't have them anymore. I did a little bit more cricketing, and I will be doing a little bit more. I have some more planned for some Christmas gifts. You guys may already know this, but I have 5 cats. I'm a big cat lover. I love kitties. I've had kitties my entire adult life. Because I have 5 cats, I spend a lot of time visiting the Cat Hospital of Austin, which is where my vet, Dr. Percival Leland, is. She's amazing. I've been going there for well over a decade. I want to say probably closer to 12 or 13 years. I decided that I wanted to make a little ornament for everyone in the office. Because of the number of cats I have, I see them way more than I see like my own doctor. I did that yesterday, and I'm going to take these over by the end of the week because they're already all decorated up for Christmas. I'm going to have to put a little hand behind so you can see. These are like Christmas bauble shaped. I made them all different, and they're all personalized. And every single one of them has a different cat. And last but not least, of course, is the one for my vet. Really pleased with those. Those were a box that I bought at Michael's. It was like a whole, I think it had 18 in it. It was very inexpensive, just like little acrylic ornaments. I love the way they came out. I will tell you that these came with the ornaments. They were in a little bundle tied in the knot in the middle, and they were so mangled that I ended up using my ironing pressing sheet and pressing them all flat before I put them on. They just didn't look good before I did that. So again, those are done, and I will share those probably, I don't know, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, I don't know. I'll drive them over there. I'm like 5 minutes from there. I go by there all the time, so I'll drop them off this week. In addition to having a very wonderful Thanksgiving, I also had, a really nice long weekend with just me and my boys at home. Everyone was kind of doing their own thing. I spent a lot of it quilting. I got some backs pieced. I got my quilt frame unearthed. It had a bunch of boxes and stuff in front of it because it's in the garage. So when I don't use it for a couple weeks, stuff gets piled up in front of it, and then I have to clear it all out. And that's fine. So I got it all ready to go. I got it cleaned and oiled and just a little basic service so that it would be raring to go, and it was. I did these two, and then I went ahead and I got them bound. And unusually, I don't normally show you quilts after I've washed them, but this quilt, it had like coffee or tea stains kind of all over the place. I'm not sure what happened to this quilt top. Both of these were donated by the gal who was a volunteer for Camp Braveheart. If you remember, her neighbor made all of the tops and the orphan blocks, and then they were at a garage sale, and she told her about Linus, and then contacted me. So anyway, these two are done. I think I have one more completed quilt top from that batch, and everything else are orphan block. I have a little bit of a tip for you guys that I figured out. It was a while back. I spilled coffee all over something. I don't remember what it was, but this was ages ago, and I threw it in my washing machine with some OxiClean to soak, and then sort of absent-mindedly I threw a color catcher in there, and when it came out of the wash, the color catcher was brown and there was nothing on whatever it was. I can't remember. It's like a shirt or something. And so ever since then, when I have something with coffee or tea stains or whatever, OxiClean and a color catcher, and it seems to work fantastic. So when this came out of the wash, once again, like tea colored color catcher, and no more stains on this. I did soak it in OxiClean first, and then I washed it as normal. I'm very happy about that. This is all ready to go. Let me give you a sneak peek of the backs. I'm not going to flip them like I do sometimes, but I'll show you the back. This back came from Suzanne. she gave me a whole bunch of quilt backs for Linus. I thought the sort of fall colors went really well with the colors on the front. The binding, I have to tell you, it's hard to see all the way from here, but I'll share a photo with you guys. The binding was some pre-made binding that was in the donation I got from Sarah from Houston. So I have a quilt top from the gal from Camp Braveheart. The quilt back came from Suzanne, and the binding came from Sarah in Houston. So how's that for a collaboration? The back on this is it's a sort of a mixture of two different baby prints, and I think one of them came from Pren and the other one came from another donation. I don't remember where, but that's okay because I get so much stuff sometimes I forget. If I got it recently, I might remember, but if it's been a while, I forget because there's just too much. These two obviously complete. They're already washed. They have their labels. They're ready to go to Linus. I did get 9 quilts quilted. These are all other people's quilts. I have binding pulled. They're trimmed. They're ready to bind, and I will do these in batches because that's how I like to do it. Hopefully I'll have all of these plus those 2 to turn in for December for Linus. With any luck at all, I will have even more ready to go because I've been kind of going between quilting for Linus and doing Christmas stuff, and it's still November. December isn't until this week. I don't usually get really into Christmas until after my son's birthday, which is at the beginning of December, but I have been cranking out some Christmas crafts a little early, so who knows, I might have more time to quilt than I thought I would. I do still have a whole stack of things that other people have sent me. If I'm counting correctly, then I have 5 more downstairs that are in my garage with batting and quilt backs that are ready to quilt. 5 more that are not my quilts, and then I think I still have 14 tops that need the backs pieced. So I'm only doing those a couple at a time because, you have to be in the right mood to piece a back. I think of all the things that you have to do in quilting, piecing a back is my least favorite. I love binding, I love quilting, I love paper piecing, I love prepping, I love designing, obviously, and I think piecing a back is the only thing that ever really slows me down. So anyway, hopefully I'll plow through more of those and empty my giant pile of 2 quilt even more before the end of December. I would love to see your videos. Several of you said you're going to post soon that I haven't seen in a while, and I would love for you to do that. If you are thinking about joining us for Talk to Me Tuesday, it's super easy to do. You just need to have a YouTube channel, send me a link to a video that you have made, and once I know you are a real person, I will give you access to our WordPress group, and then you just post your videos there. And we do that so that all of them are in one place. You don't have to watch them on WordPress, but if you want lots of friendly faces who are all, making stuff and sharing their lives, and if you would like to join us, just let me know. There is an About tab on that same website that tells you everything you need to do to join us. And it's, like I said, super simple. You guys have a wonderful week, have a crafty week, and I will see you next week. Bye.